Thor Vegas 25.2 Motorhome Review. Tell the Griswolds, the RV industry is booming. It's estimated that shipments of motorhomes will reach almost 500,000 units in 2017, the highest annual total since the data has been collected, and a 9.6% increase from the number shipped last calendar year, according to Frank Hugelmeyer, president of the Recreation Vehicle Industry Association. RV shipments are expected to reach even greater heights in 2018. So when the Thor Motor Coach company called and offered me a Thor Vegas Class A interstate stomper for a weekend, who was I to say no? Look at all the live-in and number 039 space in the Thor Vegas motorhome interior. Thor is the largest RV builder in America, producing 1 in 4 of the new RVs you see on the road. Thor was formed in 2010 by the merger of Damon Motor Coach and Four Winds International. Thor produces all kinds of gas and diesel-powered Class A and Class C RVs. A Class A is basically one of those huge rectangles you see powering down the highway, often with a mural of lions and lionesses on the back. Class C is what looks more like a Class A in back but like a cab-over camper in front. Class Cs ride on pickup truck frames and are powered by pickup truck powertrains. There are other classes of motorhomes out there, those van conversions, all those things built on the Mercedes Sprinter. And then there are trailers, from monster fifth-wheel hauling homes to tiny teardrop-shaped sleepers. I would be getting a Thor Vegas, technically a Class A but with many of the advantages of the smaller Class C. It and number 39, S-shaped like an A on the outside but rides on a 4D450 van chassis with a 6.8-liter Ford Triton V10 making 305 horsepower and 420 pounds-to-foot of torque. It and number 39, S 26 feet, 6 inches long, 11 feet, 3 inches high, not counting the air conditioner and TV antenna, and 7 feet, 10 inches wide, not counting the mirrors. Inside, the Vegas is 6 feet, 10 inches high with sleeping for 4 adults and 2 kids. Among the 6 floor plans available for the mighty Thor Vegas, mine had a single rear slide-out, which created a bedroom at the very aft end for a queen-size bed. The center couch slides out to sleep 2 more people, provided they can stand each other, and a bed above the driver and front passenger seats lowers down to sleep 2 kids. You could ride out the apocalypse in one of these. A small slice of the rather large bathroom. The Thor Vegas also has a surprisingly large bathroom. A lot of these RV things, including other classes almost this big, and Airstream trailers at least this large, have relatively cramped bathrooms. Take your time in this one. There's also a closet, a fridge, a stove and a sink. And lots of cupboards. Both front seats swivel around to increase interior room when camped, and the view out the front is downright panoramic. The kitchen has everything your home kitchen has, only smaller. My goal for the weekend was the Sierra Nevada mountain town of Bishop, California, or just north of Bishop. I was delivering a spare engine to a friend. I'll take any excuse to do a weekend adventure. The engine was a Lancia V4, the engine I was delivering, not the engine in the Thor. The Lancia engine, had been rebuilt by the experts at Alpha Italia in Burbank and they wanted it out of there. I and several friends wrestled the engine up the Thor Vegas steps, rested it on a couple sheets of plywood, wrapped it in cardboard and tied it into place securely. With that I turned north. The first thing you notice about motorhomes, apart from their ginormous exterior size, is that they all seem to have aftermarket audio systems controlled by near microscopic buttons. It takes a long time to figure them out and even longer to get your fat fingers to hit the right buttons. Another thing I noticed right away was that when I turned on the turn signal, the CD player went mute. Weird. Vision to the side and back is scary at first but you get used to it, mostly thanks to a convex mirror insert on the outside rear views. You can't see behind you unless you're backing up and looking at the backup camera, and even then the screen is really hard to see. Some backups were done on faith. Give a wide berth to everything within about 2 blocks. Power and torque from the Triton V10 were good for 0-60 in 22.4 on the first launch and 19.0 seconds on the second, both measured with the Racelogic timer. Not reassuring but about par for the category. I drove the rig up to about 6,000 feet in the Sierras, then, as the road got narrower and maybe the power got less, I pulled over and enjoyed the view from there. That night, camped out in the driveway of the Lancia engine owner, I enjoyed total comfort on that aft cabin queen-size bed. The windows all had blackout, or near blackout, curtains and it was peaceful as pie. I could get used to this RV lifestyle. But it don't come cheap. The window sticker on my ride was $110,250. Yikes. But you could easily pay 5 times that for a really big Class A home. I later attended the California RV show, celebrating its 65th year with thousands of RVs, at the fabulous Fairplex in Pomona. There I saw a show special Thor Vegas for just $79 grand. So go to a show and get a deal. Or buy a 10-year-old rig for a fraction of the price. The industry is huge for new RVs but even huger for used. Shop around. But if you do decide to go new, you will not be disappointed with a Thor Vegas, baby. Mark Vaughn. West Coast editor Mark Vaughn covers all car things west of the Mississippi from his Auto Eclair high above the LA metropolis. See more by this author. On sale, now. As tested price, $110,250. Powertrain, 6.8-liter Ford Triton V10 gas engine, torque shift 6-speed automatic. Output, 305 horsepower at 4,250 revolutions per minute, 420 pounds-foot 3,250 revolutions per minute. 0 to 60 miles per hour, 19.0 seconds, all. Observed fuel economy, 8.5 miles per gallon, all. Options, there are 6 floor plans available, each with 1 or 2 slide-outs. Pros, everything you need is with you everywhere you go. Cons, doesn't fit in small places or on very narrow roads and doesn't do off-road at all. Car reviews, car life, car news, authors, Mark Vaughn, luxury, other news, drive reviews, review notes, van, Ford, E-Series,